Okay. Let's try this again. Hey, my internet shat itself while I was out getting breakfast, so I did not see that the stream ended. Let's hope the internet stays on this time. um, yeah, so I had a little chat with my mom, and it's like, oh shit, my internet shut itself again. Ugh, I don't know. I think it's because I'm in the corner of the house, and I don't know. Um, Kirsty's here again. Your internet is more unstable than my mental state, and that is one heck of a feat. Yeah. Well, it seemed to be going well the past couple weeks, but again, it did shit itself when I was supposed to go onto Britney's streams a couple weeks back. Rhoda says, "You're back." Yes, yes. Hopefully, I'm here to stay. My internet shut itself. It turned the stream off while I was out getting breakfast, so I couldn't even try and save it. Hi, Beatrice. How you doing? What are you reading? What are you working on? Yeah, so I'm unfortunate about that. I'm back. I've had my breakfast. I spoke to my mother and I watched a little bit of Station 19 because I love Station 19. But I'm back. We will do these sprints. Oh. Kirsty says, hope you're feeling a little better today, Beatrice. Yes, you've been sick for a couple weeks now, and it sucks. It's horrible. Yeah. But let's get to reading. That's all we're here for. Beatrice says, I am Kirsty. I went until midnight playing with my friends. Oh, nice, nice. I love playing with friends. I don't have very many in Edinburgh, but that's fine. Yeah. So, do we want to do a little bit of chatting to make sure the stream stays up, or do we want to go into a sprint because we need to make sure this stays up? Beatrice says, oh, probably you don't know, James, but I cancelled my sprints yesterday because I needed a mental health day. That is fair. And no, I didn't. I was at work yesterday. I work such long hours. It's like I'm exhausted when I get home, so I barely do go onto streams during the week anymore because of it, which is unfortunate. Kirsty says, yay, so glad to hear that. Yes, I'm glad you're feeling better. Beatrice says, Saturday we have sprints. Ooh, nice. I will try and be there. Yeah. Kirsty said, do another sprint, but do a short 15 to 20 minute one to test the connection. If it still doesn't work, then maybe today just ain't it. Yeah, so I will do that. We'll do a 15-minute sprint just to make sure it works. Because yeah. Beatrice said, I feel bad for cancelling them yesterday because it wasn't going to be so fun. But I know my mental health is the priority, so I just took care of it. Absolutely. That is good because I don't do that. I should have cancelled the second half of my 24-hour sprint, but I didn't. I was loopy by the end of that. Kirsty says, and that's why you're the smart one of the group. Absolutely. Absolutely. So yeah, it won't. I'm just thinking about the sprint spreadsheet because it won't link right into the video anymore. It will link into the old one. But it's still linked to my channel. Hello, Paul. Hope you're well. I am very well. My internet shut itself. I had to do another stream. So hopefully it stays up because, yeah. Beatrice says, I have a few plans to go on the go for YouTube and all that. Nice. I need to do an April TBR and also my March reading wrap up because I read 26 books last month. And I have to finish my master. I'm also waiting on results from the doctor, which will be this month. And I got very overwhelmed. Absolutely. I was very overwhelmed during February, when I had to move because that was all just shit. It should not have gone the way it went, but I've got my new place. It's all great. Beatrice said, I don't know if it's very smart, but I just try to be careful with my mental health at the moment. Yes, I need to be more careful with my mental health. But, yeah. You know, I try my best, but sometimes I do push myself when I shouldn't. That's fine. So we will go into a short 15-minute sprint just to make sure the connection stays up. Kirsty says taking care of your mental health and prioritizing that over booktube is incredibly smart. Currently having this argument with my partner too as they're struggling. Yeah, a couple years back I was part of WriterTube, and I had to take a step back from it and from streaming, just because it was very overwhelming and my mental health was struggling. And it took a couple years to get back into it, and now I'm doing reading instead of writing, and it's great. Beatrice says, do you want help? I can help. I went over some bad periods lately, so I can help if you need. Yeah. Well, I will leave it at that. I will see you guys in 15 minutes. Right, welcome back. It's a short 15-minute to make sure my connection stayed, and it did, which is great. Let's see how much I read. On page 202 now. Let me do some math. 16 pages, which is great. How did you guys do? Beatrice said, I was in a really bad mental state like 3 or 4 months back, and I had to be careful with it a lot. Yeah, it always sucks when that happens. Kirsty said, it should be okay. They're just having a slump and don't want to break from YouTube as they're worried about their engagement and stuff. Yeah. But I'm trying to remind them that it's okay to have a mental health break. And I've done it too. Yeah, I've done it. I took a several-year break. Beatrice said, oh, I get that. I was afraid also, but I know that if I don't take care of it myself, no one else will. Absolutely. And a lot of friends have said to me that there are people that said to me here that people care about you and people will not stop following you because you take a mental health break. I think they'll be very understanding. Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't even unfollow people. I've got like 200 people I'm following at the moment. Because I followed them and then just never looked at their stuff again. I really should do a purge. But Paul says making coffee and reading some from Frankenstein. Very nice. Greta says, yay, the internet worked. Yes, it did. And I'm grateful, so we can go on to an hour-long one next time. Oh, I'm tired. Don't know why I woke up like an hour ago. An hour and a half ago at this point. Yeah. Coolio. Yeah, so there is a fan fiction that I've wanted to write for a while that's Harry Potter. So I think, I don't know, I've got several things I want to get done this month. I want to read the Throne of Glass series. I need to finish my Percy Jackson stuff. And now I want to read Harry Potter on top of that. And I need to finish Stormbringer. And I want to start another series, a couple autobiographies and stuff to read. It's like, there's so much I need to read. But I'm just not. I don't know why. But Oz says just finished a sci-fi fantasy anthology about neurodivergent experiences this spring. Amazing, and welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Amazing. How was it? Yeah, how was it? I myself am neurodivergent. So yeah. And what was it called? I need to reread Feybound. And I need to reread The Foxglove King, because the second one comes out this month. It's like, oh, I have so much I need to read. Oh, I will get to it eventually. Hi, Levy. Welcome. How are you doing? And hello, Dee Dee. Good morning. What are you guys working on today? I'm reading Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. I think I'm going to go between Harry Potter, Percy Jackson, and Throne of Glass, just because like they're all long series, you know, and I've got 8 left in Percy Jackson to read. Kirsty said had to pop out to go and pick up the groceries from the broken down car. Yep. very nice. It was only 15 minutes, so I didn't expect people to do too much. I only read 16 pages, so yeah. Yep, there's so much I need to read. Lovable Reader is here. Good morning. Levy says, I'm not going to be reading with you right now. I'm not okay be running around for so many tests because no one knows what's up with me. The exhaustion is kicking my butt. Oh no. I'm so sorry, Levy. I hope you're okay. I hope they can figure out what's going on. Ugh. Kirsty says, I'm so done with today and have only been away 2 hours. Same. Same. Ugh. Lovable Reader says, I'm glad your internet is working now. Me too, because I love my sprints. It's my socialization for the week. I forgot your name. What was your name again? I don't want to guess it. Dee Dee says, I've got some admin to do and then I've got to go to the post office and drop off some parcels. I might go grocery shopping after that, but I'm not sure. Okay. Paul says, morning to Dee Dee. Levy says, didn't finish Eldest and I can't read right now because the damn book is so heavy to me. I'm sad. That's unfortunate. Can you pick up something lighter? I don't know. I know that a lot of books like that are heavy, and it's so long as well. Dee says hi to Carissa. Carissa, that's okay. I will try and remember that. Says, really interesting. I could relate to a lot, but also got the initial feeling of that's weird or illogical with some stories. Got a lot of learning got done and is still needed. Amazing. Cassie says this car needs to do. Yep. Carissa, yes. And Carissa says hi to Dee Dee. I will try and remember that, Carissa. Dee Dee says hi to Paul. Levy says I might read that queer cute comic though. It's both lightweight. It's light in both weight and content. Is that Heartstopper? Or is it another queer comic? Yeah. Okay, it's not Heartstopper. It's called Chef's Kiss, and I think it's a coming out story. Not sure, but it's so cute style. Yes, just read something light and airy to keep your mind off of what's happening. I'm sorry that's happening to you. I hope they're able to figure it out. I hope they're able to figure it out. Because not knowing what's going on with you sucks. Okay. Do we want to do another sprint or do we want to keep chatting for a little bit? I will move it back to 60 because it seems that the connection's working at the moment. So hopefully it keeps up. Like, I don't know if it was just because I opened up my laptop at 10 and I started streaming at 10:05 and it's like, I don't know, planned obsolescence with this kind of shit because this is only 2 years old, you know. But, oh. Levy says it's okay. I'm happy I can be here now and have fun with y'all. Yay! Thank you. And I've seen you in a couple other sprints as well, and it's great that you're branching out. I was hoping that you knew about the spreadsheet. I wasn't sure if you did. But yay, you're here. You're great, Levy. Hey, so cool. Yeah, we'll go into another sprint because I'm in the Quidditch match of Harry Potter. and I'm writing down notes as well for my fan fiction that I'm planning out. It's a rewrite with an extra character in it, and Ron's in Slytherin because Slytherin Ron is my life. Livy says, on a good note, I found that Good Omens are both seasons in Czech, so I and Mum can watch it. Yay! Yay! So it's been dubbed into Czech. That would be great. I think I'm saying that right because I know it's like the Czech Republic. I hope that you like Harry Potter. I love Harry Potter. I absolutely love Harry Potter. I haven't read the books since I was a teenager, but I absolutely adore Harry Potter, and it's my favorite book series. Yeah, it's up there. So I'm 202 pages into it. There's 332 pages in this copy, so I've only got 130 pages left. So I'll get this done in this sprint, and then I think I'll read Magnus Chase next. But before I get into that, let's do this sprint, and then we can chat again afterwards. I will see you guys in an hour. Happy sprinting. All right, how did everyone do? Let me just do some math here to see how much I did. Oh, I read 73 pages. How did everyone else do? I'm almost done with this. I have 60 pages left, so I'll probably be done with it by the end of next sprint. How did everyone do? Levy says, yeah, he understood it. Yeah, so Mum watched the first ep in Czech with Czech sub, but she wasn't comfy with it. But I read her the book and she loved the book. Okay, so it is dubbed in Czech. That's cool. So I am glad now I can watch it with her. Yes. Yeah, sprint. Donna came here. Good morning, Donna. And I told her that sprints had just started. She said, I just seen that. Came on right as you mentioned about going into the sprint. Awesome. And Savash is here. Good morning. What are you listening to or reading? Because I know you do audiobooks. Donna said, I've been dealing with kids, drinking my tea and watching BookTube. Amazing. Savasha said, I listened to a few chapters of The Housemaid. Holy twisty. So good, we'll finish today. I have The Housemaid. And I've just realized I've put The Housemaid secret before The Housemaid, so I will put that around. I have quite a few Frida McFadden books that I haven't read. I haven't read any of them, but I want to get like a couple more and then do like a readathon of it, because I do like my readathons. Kirsty said, I washed my hair, did a bit of editing, and am now taking my frustrations from today out on a completely innocent and undeserving sim. I get it. It's been a day for us already. It's only 12:30. Levy says, bold of you to assume I read something. I need to call for the blood work results, and I am super nervous, so I finally opened that Story of Seasons game I bought a few days ago on sale, and I'm making my MC. Very nice. Nice. Carissa says, I need to read The Housemaid. I read half of it, and then I let someone borrow it, and they never gave it back. So I had to buy it again. Levy said MC is main. Yeah, MC means main character. I.e. character, yeah. Yes, I know. Sometimes they're called toons, like in World of Warcraft. My mum plays that a lot. Oh. Yeah. I have so much to read. Yeah, I literally have so much to read. But I'm almost done with Harry Potter. 1. I don't have that much left. That'll be done by next time. I don't know if I want to continue the series right away, or I need to read Minus Chase. I need to finish it. Alright, I'm starting my Throne of Glass read through at some point this month. I didn't read for the first 3 days, so I'm slightly behind, but that's fine. Yeah, but if I want to read the next one, I'm going to have to move these books right here, because I'm sitting on the trunk that Harry Potter is inside. So, ugh. Yeah. Okay. So, okay. No other comments? Oh, here we go. Savasha says, embarrassed to admit that I've never read Harry Potter. That is totally fine. That just means that when you do read it, you will be experiencing it for the first time. And I I wish I was you, because I love Harry Potter. I haven't read it since I was a teenager, but so like there's some plot points that I've forgotten about, but I do quite remember it because I absolutely adore this series. And like I said before the sprint, and in the last chatty bit, I'm planning a fan fiction of it, which is why I'm rereading them. So yeah. Carissa said, I'm always behind when it comes to reading. Yeah, same. I'm still only 100 pages into Sunbringer. And I got that the day I finished Godkiller because I was going to read it right away. And I'm 100 pages into it, but I haven't finished it. And I need to. So I might actually finish Sunbringer after I finish Philosopher's Stone and then go back, then read Chamber of Secrets after I finish Sunbringer. Savash says, I want to. Yes, please. I believe I know Christine is reading it currently. I think she's on book 5 or 6. And I know she's in the, like, Christina's, like, she's not the only one doing it. There's, like, a readathon for it, and I was going to be part of it, but then I did my 31 books in 31 days last month. I did not complete it. I read 26 books, so I was close, but I didn't complete it. And I got very behind, so that was the point of that story. Krista says, I reread Harry Potter every year, but I wish I could experience it for the first time again. Yeah, same. It's so good. Same with Percy Jackson. Like, I've read up to where I am right now. I'm on the last book of the Magnus Chase books. Everything after that is new to me, and I think that's why I'm putting off finishing Magnus Chase and the Ship of the Dead, because everything after that's new to me. And it's like, whoa, new Percy Jackson shit. Kirsty said, I was obsessed as a kid, but when I reread them back in 2019, I realized they're definitely more for my kid/teen self. That is totally fine. It's totally fine. You know, tastes change, but I'm really loving it. Levy said, I recently found the first ever Czech edition/translation of Harry Potter. I was debating if I should read it or sell it. I never liked the stories nor the author, and I would get really good money for it. But my friend loves the series, so I think I'm just going to give it to her. That's cool. Yeah, I don't really like the author either, so I'm not, like, this was the last bit of money that I'm ever spending on J.K. Rowling, and even though it's been a couple years since I have spent money, like, given money to her, just because I really wanted it, and I couldn't find it secondhand anywhere for some reason. It was only cheaper at Asda, so it's not even that much. But yeah, no, a bookmark came out. Luckily, I wrote down where I was. But yeah, J.K. Rowling sucks, and she hates me just for being who I am. So, but I like the story, so I'm reading it. Yeah. Okay, so I will be doing another sprint, like, stream on Saturday. I've just organized it with Elliot. It'll be starting at 10:30 my time, so 30 minutes after I usually start. So I will be scheduling that after this stream's done. Because I was on Elliot's stream 2 weeks ago, and it was great. So Elliot's coming onto mine on Saturday. Yay. Levy said, I remember reading it as a kid and before even knowing about JKR being TERF, but I didn't even like it then. So, like, you know, what's the point of having the book series you don't enjoy? Absolutely. Absolutely. I was going to say something, but now I forgot. It's totally fair not liking it, not every story is for everyone, even if it is, like, really popular. The Full 3 is really popular, and a lot of people don't like that. Percy Jackson's really popular, and some people don't like that. Um, and there's, every reason to not read it is valid. You don't have to read a book. Kirsty says, I think that's been one of my issues. Reading them leaves a sour feeling in my stomach, but I will still binge all the fan fiction I can. Absolutely. My roommate has the vacuum on. I don't know if you can hear. Absolutely. And that's why I'm planning my fan fiction, because it's OC insert. It's like original character, and it's a rewrite of the Harry Potter series. And she's a Slytherin, and Ron's a Slytherin as well. And I've added Seamus in as well, because Seamus and the original character end up together. So it's like the Golden Quintet instead of the Golden Trio, and it's great. I've been planning it for years, but I'm actually going through, doing all the plot points. Can you shut up? As so good. I don't know if you. Kirsty said Hermione until I die. Yeah. I'm assuming you've read Manacled then. I haven't. I need to download it before it disappears, because it is becoming factory reset right there. It is becoming a actual book, so the author has to take it down from AO3. So I'm not the biggest fan of Hermione. I did like it a lot when I was younger. Ooh, I got on my screen. And I'm more of a Jegulus fan. I love Jegulus. Levy says, same with Narnia. I have the first Czech edition, which my auntie actually translated. Oh, nice. Hated it as a kid, still hate it, so I am selling it so someone who enjoys it can have it. Your auntie translated it. That's so cool. Kirsty said, honestly, we can barely hear anything. Awesome. Because it was like really loud. Never even heard of Manacled. It's been about 7 years since I really read any fanfics other than Supernatural and Avengers. Yeah, it's been a while since I've read fanfiction. The last fanfiction I read was a Big Time Rush fanfiction. It was actually really good. It's a rewrite with an original character. I love original characters. It's mainly what I read. But Manacled is a very popular Hermione fic. It's an AU, I believe. And I've heard it's sort of like The Handmaid's Tale. A lot of people cry during it. But it's becoming its own book, like a published book. So it's got to be taken down from AO3 if it hasn't been taken down already. But I've been writing fanfiction since I was like 14. So I was a very cringe child. Yeah. I just looked up Manacled, and it seems similar to a few I read when I was younger. There was one with a very similar storyline about 11 years back I was obsessed with. Yeah, there's one fic that I was obsessed with that was Percy Jackson, Kane Chronicles, and Harry Potter, but it was on fanfiction.net, so it was only under Percy Jackson, Kane Chronicles, and I cannot find it anymore. I don't know if it's been removed or if it's... I just don't remember it correctly, but it starts off with a screwdriver demon, like barreling, like hitting Percy in the head, and and that like they end up going to Hogwarts, because like two of the demons had been like changed into demons, and they were actually wizard kids. I believe they were Voldemort's grandkids, and they were also metamorphic Metamorphoma guy. I absolutely loved it, but I cannot find it. I spent like an entire day trying to find it and I couldn't. I might try and find it after I finish this, like again, because I really want to read it. And it was on fanfiction.net, and I went through literally every single fanfiction on there that was under Percy Jackson and King Chronicles, and I couldn't find it. Oof. I just. Kirsty said, I was reading one of my old Supernatural ones from when I was 18/19 the other day. Like, ooh, boy, that was cringe. Yes. That's why I took down all of my. I didn't take it down, but I didn't finish my Elder Scrolls fanfiction. That was like Elsabet. She's my main. Her family's my main because it's like part of a bigger universe in my head that I may eventually write down, but at the moment it's all in my head. She's got 51 siblings, most of them are half, because her dad's a bitch. And yeah, it's great. I love them all so much. It's my main fantasy, just that family. Levy said, yeah, that's been reason why I still have it, even if I didn't enjoy it. And as much as I feel freaking cool to see my surname on it, we are only the surname family in the country. Oh, nice. You won't read it. Nice. If I need to call my dog for the blood work results. Yes, do that. And tell us how it goes. Don't tell us the results, obviously, but like, tell us if it's good or bad. Kirsty said, I still have all my fanfics up because I'm proud of them, even if they're badly written. They make me smile, and I like to read through the comments sometimes. Yeah, all of them are still up. I just never finished them. I'm going to rewrite Elsabet's story. Eventually. Because it's changed a lot since I wrote it that first time. But yeah. I need to do this Harry Potter one first because like Elspeth's story is older, but Harry Potter is shorter. Because if I start Elspeth's and I finish Elspeth's, there's so much more that goes on afterwards because there's like this whole multiverse and many fandoms and like, it's huge. I want to write fanfics again, but I also feel like I need to put more into my own fics now instead and feel bad when I neglect them for fanfiction. Yeah. Yeah, so I think that's why I haven't written anything in a while. Because I don't know. It's like I want to write my fanfictions, but if I write that, I can't write my like original fics that get published and get me money. But I want to write the fan fictions because they're fucking amazing. It's like Dahlia's amazing. Eula comes in Chamber of Secrets. She's a bitch at first, but yeah, like if you don't mind me talking about this, I will talk about it because I really love it. And I love Eula. She's Lockhart's kid. Like I've messed with the I've messed with some of the ages. Like Oliver Wood is a year younger to match up with one of my original characters. And I've aged Lockhart up a couple years as well. And it's like, whoa. But yeah. Hi Dee! Everyone, good afternoon. Just finished Cod Killer. It was a bit of a disappointment. No. Well, it was so good though. I've got Sunbringer here. I need to finish it. But that's so good. I'll be picking up The Color Purple now for our book club. I'm so sorry you didn't enjoy it as much as you thought you would be. because I absolutely loved it. Kirsty said, I once wrote a story where my MC was the oldest sister of Draco. Lucius rejected her for being a girl, so she was adopted by a muggle family and forgotten about by a mofo. She was swatted into Gryffindor and ended up besties with the Weasley twins. Yeah, see, Kirsty Dahlia, the OC that's added into this, she's Slytherin, and I've made Ron a Slytherin, and she ends up with Seamus Finnegan, because he's my favorite. And Eula, she's a year younger than them because she starts Hogwarts in Chamber of Secrets. She's Lockhart's daughter. She's such a bitch because her dad's famous, and then it comes out that it comes out that Lockhart sucks, and then she like turns it around, and she and Neville end up together because they bond in St. Mungo's. Kirsty said drama ensued when Draco started and her lineage was found out. Yeah. James, you froze for so long, I thought it was my internet. Yeah, sometimes that just happens. Sorry about that. Kirsty says she ended up in a romance with Fred of all people because I started writing it before the final book. Yeah, I'm also changing some of the deaths, and I'm adding so many. I'm adding so many characters just to make it like a fuller world, you know. I've thought that a couple of times. Yes. Sometimes my brain just shuts off. I was like, what am I doing right now? And I just sometimes stop in the middle of a sentence. I don't mean to. It just happens. But let's I very quickly learned not to write romance fanfiction for incomplete series because I am not going through that again. Yeah, well, the actor for Fred found out that he died while he was on a train in Japan, and he got to that scene literally as the ticketer was coming around for the tickets. He was like, I can't give you a ticket, mate. I just died. Yeah, so even he was blindsided. Yeah, I don't know if I want Fred to die or not in my fic. But Sirius and Lupin don't. Because Wolfstar, basically. My biggest fanfiction is an Avengers one with Steve's having a sister who is in love with Bucky, and through means she ends up immortal, and then there's all through the Avengers stuff. Yeah, I have a massive Marvel one that I need to write as well. I have a massive Marvel one as well. It's Bucky's sister who's in love with Steve, and she's immortal because unbeknownst to Bucky and Kitty / Catherine, her sister, they're actually half celestial. And then she's part of S.H.I.E.L.D. when Steve wakes up, but Fury won't let her see him. Yeah. Dee said, I like the characters, but it just felt like the story wasn't gripping enough for me. Maybe we'll give the second one a try because I'm desperately wanting to like it. Well, please do. I'm only 100 pages into it, but I'm really loving it. Yeah. Carissa says, I was so upset when Fred died. Me too. He was my favorite character. It changes every now and then. It goes between Fred, Seamus, and Neville. But it was It was heart-wrenching. Yeah. Kirsty said she ends up besties with Howard and is Tony's godmother and has various run-ins with the Winter Soldier not knowing he is Bucky. She's also best mates with Natasha and Clint, which is chaotic. Yeah, so in my Marvel one that I need to write, Tony has a daughter, her name's Blair, and she ends up with Clint. And when Tony finds out about it, he's like, "What the fuck are you doing with my daughter?" Decent best friend. Because he said, "Ha, characters need to meet up," and I'm like, "Our brothers are idiots." Yes. Carissa said Fred and George were the best. Yes, I love them so much. Levy says, Marvel. Hi, I didn't manage to get through. Cool, busy dog. No. Carissa says Luna's my favorite by far. Luna is really good. Yeah, in my fic, Harry ends up with an OC named Owen. He's a Hufflepuff chaser. He's a year above them. And Luna ends up with Ginny. Because I'm sorry, but I do not ship Harry and Ginny. I do not ship them. Levy says, I unapologetically ship Stucky and then Sam Bucky because I live for the Yanks with Stucky and I immensely enjoyed the Falcon and the Winter Soldier show. Same. I love him so much. Yes, I love him so much. Yeah, but yeah, going back to them meeting up, I just love Kitty because she's badass. She like when she realized like, hey, why am I not aging? Like they don't figure it out until Peter comes back to Earth because Peter in my fic has a twin sister named Penelope Quill, Penny, and the dad ego doesn't actually realize that. So when Peter mentions her, it's like, oh, I did not know she existed. But Avi says also Mobius and Loki. Yes. Pain, love it. I absolutely adore Mobius and Loki. I'm a hard disagree there. They are soul brothers. Can't picture Stucky. Sam Bucky maybe can see it, but again, they give more brothers energy. I am sorry, but I don't agree with you, Kirsty. Like, no. Stony only. I was a hard Stony shipper when I was younger. I'm a multi-shipper, so I ship Steve with both Buck and Tony. Now I'm shipping him. Now I'm having him be in a relationship with Bucky's sister, and he like straight up retires. He doesn't go into like the past like he does in Endgame, and it's like the rumors of him being on the moon. He spread them himself. Just like, just leave me alone. Just leave me alone. Stony too. Yes, Stony. Yeah, give Steve all the men. That'll make for a very interesting poly dynamic. I absolutely agree because I absolutely think that Bucky and Howard had a thing. And I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if Steve had a thing with him either. It's like Polly 1 is Bucky, Steve, and Howard, and then 90 years later is Bucky, Steve, and Tony. Bucky and Tony's fighting over Steve and Steve lying there, Lumpkin, the guys coming. Yeah. Probably too much, but others. I don't care. It's fine. Give it all. Let me. Yeah. They come from our favorite times. Let them be as gay as possible. Deal their trauma. Absolutely. Levy, I can picture it. Yes. I think. I think. Hey, let's go into a sprint before this gets out of control. Yo, wait, I need help. Can someone give me gender neutral name for my character? Alex. Alex. Alright, that's my favorite one. If you're just joining us, James is having a slight malfunction. Regular programming will resume after this. Yeah, let's go into another sprint. No problem. Let's go into another sprint before I absolutely lose it. I'll see you now. Okay, how did everyone do? I finished Philosopher's Stone. So yay. And I decided I'm gonna move on with Chamber of Secrets. So I got that out of the trunk. Yeah. Ooh, I have a headache. That's not good. So we're only gonna have one more sprint. It's gonna be a short one because I'm tired and I have a headache and I need to take some aspirin for it. But I finished Harry Potter. Amazing. So I'm starting on Chamber of Secrets because I want to continue with it. Yeah. How did everyone do? Okay, Kirsty gave some more gender neutral names for Levy. Apparently I like art names. I like art names too. Levy, I named my character Alex, Alixx, because I like to be extra with letters. Same. Wait, those are also so freaking cool. Writes them in my name bank list. Kirsty said, I have a massive list of names in my writing journal. Anytime I see a name I like, it goes in, and some are now in my novels. Yeah, same. I've never been so disappointed. None of the clothes here are gender locked, but you still have to choose if you're a granddaughter or grandson. I want to be just grandchild. Boo-hoo, sad. That is sad, and I'm sorry for you, Levy. Same. As a form of protest and disappointment, I named my farm Rune Queer. Doesn't mean anything, just has a good ring. Nice. Dreamcatcher's here. Hello. Pop in to say hi and hit the like button before I go live on my channel. Awesome. Kirsty said, I've gone migraine, so heading off now. Thanks for the spreads. Yes. Have a nice day. I hope the headache goes away. Me too. I'm going to take some ibuprofen for it when the next sprint goes. It was going to be our last sprint. Ugh. Okay. Carissa said, I ate some breakfast and read a little bit of Words of Radiance. Nice. Brando Sando. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I'm going to continue with Harry Potter. But I don't know how much I'm going to read this last sprint just because I'm tired. No. Hey, so no, I don't think I'll be able to do one more sprint. So that was our last sprint. I've been on for 3 hours now, but I was on beforehand, and I'm tired and I have a headache. So that was our last sprint. Yes, and I'll start Harry Potter later on. I'm gonna see if 911's been uploaded yet. But yeah. Yeah. Carissa says, I woke up super early this morning and it was super weird. Yeah, I slept in this morning. I woke up 5 minutes before the stream started, the first one, and then the internet shit happened and then I had to start it again. Yeah, so yeah, I am happy I finished Harry Potter because I started that in February. So okay, yeah, I'm gonna have like this up for like 5 more minutes just so people can do what they want, and then I'm gonna go because I'm tired and I have a headache. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna just end it here. Thank you everyone for the sprints. Sorry about the little internet hiccup. um, yeah, I will see you guys on Saturday because I'm streaming with Elliot on Saturday at 10:30 p.m. BST. Yay! Yoo. Awesome. I will see you guys on Saturday. Bye.